Is it selfish to want a lot of money? I don't know about you, but I was raised thinking that wanting money is a bad thing. Let me say something a little counterintuitive here. I don't think that wanting money is bad necessarily, but I know that trying to make a lot of money is actually counterproductive to getting rich. Let me explain what I mean by that. No one in the world wakes up and says to themselves, I wonder if I can give my hard-earned money to Demir today. No, it's hard to make money and people tend to want to keep it. And yet, there are some people out there who are getting fabulously rich. So how are they getting people to part with that hard-earned cash? I'd say that they're offering a product or a service that feels like a steal, meaning people part with their money when they feel like they're receiving way more, way in excess than what they gave. So let's call that gap between what you gave and what they received, let's call that the value gap. So if I offer you a service for $100 and you receive $100 of value, the value gap is 1-to-1. Not bad, but also not good. What about a 100x value gap? Here's an example of that. When I started my business, I bought an Apple computer, a laptop, for roughly $1,000. And over the course of the next 5 years, I built a business that grossed almost $1 million. And I couldn't have done any of it without that trusty laptop. That's a 1000x value gap. And even if you don't attribute all of that value to my Apple computer, it's easily a 100x value gap. So no wonder that Apple's one of the most valuable companies in the world. They sell something expensive, but people are still lining up to give them their money because they know that they're getting the better end of the bargain. Frankly, I feel like I ripped Apple off. They could have charged me $10,000 for that computer. I still would have bought it. It still would have been worth it. Gang, this is where capitalism shows its best side. When you offer a product or service that creates $10 of value, but you only retain $1 for yourself, and you give that value gap over to your client. I think a great target is to provide no less than 10x value in anything you do. So what if, instead of setting a money goal for yourself, you set a value goal for yourself? This is actually what happened to Carrie and I when we started the Lifehack method. We didn't focus on some huge money goal. We actually just asked ourselves, how can we make a modest living and sustain a fantastic lifestyle while providing 10x value to our clients? I mean, we would have been happy just to replace our corporate incomes, but ironically, we make more money now than we ever could have dreamed of. And again, we don't make that money because people somehow want to give us their money or because we're such incredible salespeople. We make that money because all of our focus for the last 10 years has been on increasing our value gap. I mean, sure, we have growth goals, but even that's not about money. It's about scaling our impact in the world. So when Carrie and I talk about doubling our business, tripling our business, we're talking about reaching 2 or 3 times as many people with the work that we do, not making twice as much money. So at this point in our business, the only problem that we face in scaling that value gap is making sure that we don't break our lifestyle in the process. God, I wish I could go back in time and tell this to my younger self. I would say, dude, think about money as a byproduct of creating a huge value gap. Money's in the rearview mirror, not what you should be looking at through the front windshield. So gang, is it selfish to want to be rich? No, but I don't think that wanting to be rich is a productive way to get rich. People get rich by solving huge problems, giving away the biggest value gap that they can. I love this saying, if you help enough people get what they want, you're going to get what you want. So gang, go out there and get deliriously rich by creating huge value gaps to make the world a better place and your clients' lives just so much better. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're obsessed with human potential and living your best life like we are, consider subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video.